Collegiate League Baseball on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network, and it starts right now.
Good morning and welcome to Game 2 of 3 on the final day here at Myrtle Beach High School of the Beach Collegiate Baseball League playoffs. My name is Brandon Biskobing. I'll be bringing you all the action as the Surfside Stingrays in their second straight game after finishing off the game that was postponed yesterday. They will play a full game now as they take on the the Murrells Inlet Longboards, The Rays, both of these teams have one loss. This is a loser's bracket game, so it's win or go home for both of these teams. Everyone going home tomorrow, though, because this is the last day, and a champion will be crowned later on this evening. Unfortunately, we'll not have the call for that one as a result of the scheduling issues and everything. The semifinals and finals will be played at Waccamaw, and that field does not, it has a press box, but for some reason they are not able to open it. But we'll have this game and the next game for you guys right here at Myrtle Beach High School as the throwdown. We'll give you the starting lineups right now. For the Rays, leading it off in the center fielder will be number 4, Colton Doyle. The shortstop, Ethan Underwood, number 9, will bat second. Batting third, and the third baseman is number 20, Steven Spell. The cleanup hitter, number 13, Jackson Kemp, will be the designated hitter. The first baseman, Nate Darwin, number 21, will bat fifth. Batting sixth and playing second base is number 16, Nolan Edwards. Andrew Miranda, number 5, will bat seventh and play left field. Batting eighth and the right fielder is Cam Abel, number 8. And rounding things off in the 9-hole, the catcher, number 15, Nick Classy, as the first pitch is a ball just outside. And it's a 1-0 count to Colton Doyle, and we are underway. Start time, 9:33. The 1-0 pitch swung on and fouled off. And it's a 1-1 count. Colton Doyle in the last game, in the continuation of the game, didn't get a hit at all today in today's part of the game, as the 2-1 is a ball low. And actually 1-1 count, now it's a 2-1 count. Doyle went 1 for 4 overall with a double and a run scored in the last game. As that pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2. And it's a 2-2 count now. But that was yesterday, and then the only thing he did in the continuation part of the game was strike out swinging to end the 7th inning. That pitch misses up and in. Full count now. A beautiful day out here at Myrtle Beach High School as the payoff pitch misses high, and Doyle works a walk to lead it off for the Rays. So right on first base with nobody out, that'll bring up Ethan Underwood. Underwood did not play in the last game. The first pitch to Underwood. Curveball drops in a low outside corner, and it's an 0-1 count. Underwood from Young Harris College in his sophomore season went .237 with 14 runs and 6 RBI. The 0-1 pitch. Long look over to first base, but now steps off. Does the pitcher Bryson Payne for the Longboards. The 0-1 misses well up and in and gets away from the catcher Gay. He does not really even try to go after that ball much, as that wild pitch will allow Doyle to advance to second base. So now runner in scoring position already for the Rays, with nobody out here in the first inning. The 1-1 misses up and away. 2-1 count now. The 2-1. Check swing. Did he go around? Yes, he did. And that's strike two. 2-2 count now. The 2-2 pitch. Misses outside, and Underwood works the count full. We are here at Myrtle Beach High School. 82 degrees out there right now. That pitch is swung on and fouled off. And we'll do it all over again at 3-2. 82 degrees out there right now. A mostly sunny day. A few clouds in the sky, but not too many. And not really much of a chance of rain until late tonight. So these games will be able to get through today, as that misses up and away. And Underwood works a walk. So 2 straight walks to lead off the game for the Rays. That'll bring up Steven Spell. Spell in the last game went 2 for 4 with 2 singles and a run scored. And that run scored was one of the 3 in the top half of the 8th inning that eventually won the game for the Rays. That pitch is a strike on the outside part of the plate, and it's an 0-1 count. The 0-1 pitch. Strike on the high outside corner, and it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 misses high. 1-2 count. The 1-2 swung on and lined out into right center field. That'll get by the left into left center field. Get by the left fielder. Rounding third and heading for home and getting in there standing is Doyle. That's an RBI double for Spell. And now it's a 1-0 Rays lead. So now a 1-0 ball game. The first pitch is a strike called on the outside part of the plate. It's an 0-1 count to Jackson Kemp. Runners on second and third. Nobody out. The pitch misses low. 1-1 count. Kemp in the last game went 0 for 3. Was robbed of a hit in the first inning to end the inning on a line out over to the shortstop. A great diving play by the shortstop Whitehead for the Surf. But he did lay a sacrifice bunt down. Didn't really need it. They didn't really need to manufacture the runs in the top half of the 8th inning. But that certainly did help continue the momentum in the top half of the 8th in that in that eventual 3-run inning. That pitch swung on and missed for strike 2, and the count has worked full. Excuse me, actually a 3-1 count. The 3-1. The 3-1 is on its way. That ball inside, and he will work the walk. So now bases are loaded with still nobody out. That'll bring up Nate Darwin. Darwin in the first game went 2 for 3 with an RBI double and came around to score. He both drove in a run and scored a run in that 3-run 8th to win the game. He would love to continue that hot hitting that he had to start off the day. The first pitch to Darwin. Misses outside, 1-0. And Bryson Payne is losing the zone a little bit in this game. Already 3 walks for Payne. And you have to wonder, especially in the playoffs and especially in an elimination situation. Yes, of course you want to rest some arms in case you do advance. But especially in an elimination situation, you have to wonder how long before they decide to make a switch due to Longboards. That misses up and in. 2-0 count now. But you also have to wonder, with how much the Longboards have had to play recently, how many arms they have left. So it's kind of a catch-22 for the Longboards. That pitch is check swing, fouled off. 2-1 count now. The 2-1. Misses up and away. 3-1 count now. Bases are loaded. Nobody out. A walk would drive in a run. The 3-1. Oh no, a called strike 2. Well inside. I thought that was ball 4. So did Nate Darwin. He was headed towards first base, but he gets called back. The payoff pitch. Misses low and inside. And they do walk a run home. So 2 runs on the board now, and the bases are still loaded. That'll bring up Nolan Edwards, the second baseman. The first pitch is a ball well low and inside. Gets away from the catcher, and that will allow the run to score. So it's a 1-0 count now, and now it's a 3-0 ball game off of that wild pitch. And that also allowed both of the other runners to advance. So now second and third with nobody out, and now it looks like we may have a pitching change. Taking the long walk out. No signal yet. No switch yet. Just a conversation at the mound with Payne, as of right now at least. We'll wait to see if they do decide to make a switch. As of right now, Payne is still on the mound, and it's a long conversation on the rubber. You have to wonder, although out of the batters, out of the lineup for this game, now granted, they only played a little under half a game as the manager will head back to the dugout. No switch yet. They will allow Payne to stay in. It's a 1-0 count. 1-0 count to Edwards, the second baseman. Runners on second and third with still nobody out. Already a 2-0 ball game. Or excuse me, 3-0 ball game. The first pitch. Strike on the low outside corner. And it's now a 1-1 count. The 1-1. Swung on and fouled down the first base line, and it's a 1-2 count now. This would be a big first out for Payne, just giving him some momentum, giving him some confidence on the mound, and giving him the chance to potentially get out of the jam. Already 3 runs in, though. The 1-2 is swung on and grounded, or popped high, right to the first base bag. Making the catch is the first baseman. And there is one away. That'll bring up Andrew Miranda. So runners on second and third with 1 away now. Miranda steps into the box, the left fielder. In the last game, he went 1 for 4 with an RBI single. Drove in one of the 3 runs in the 8th inning. That pitch is swung on and fouled back. It's 0-1. Runners on second and third, 1 away. The 0-1 pitch. Misses high, 1-1 count. The 1-1. Check swing. Did he go around? I believe it's a called strike anyway, and it's now a 1-2 count. Called strike at the knees anyway. The 1-2 pitch. Ball high, 2-2 count now. The 2-2. Ball up and in. And the count's run full. Miranda would love to get a hit here, but would be perfectly fine with working a walk as well and reloading the bases. The payoff pitch. Swung on and grounded up the middle. Grabbed by the second baseman, thrown on to first base. Or no, actually they will step on the bag. That ball was lined back up the middle, caught by the second baseman. They'll step on second base as well for the final out of the inning. So, but not before 3 runs come on the board. 3 runs on 1 hit. No errors and 1 left on base. We head to the bottom of the first inning. Longboards first chance, already down by 3. 3-0 here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. First chance on offense for the Longboards after giving up 3 runs in the top half of the first inning. It will be Brady Larson leading it off. The first pitch to Larson is a strike at the knees, and it's an 0-1 count. Give you the starting lineups for the Longboards. It will be Brady Larson leading it off and batting and playing second base. That's a strike on the low outside corner, and it's quickly 0-2 to Larson. Batting second and playing third base will be Grant McDonald. Ian Coleman will bat third and play right field. That pitch is a curveball that drops low. Just a purpose pitch curveball trying to get Larson to chase. But no dice. And it is now a 1-2 count. Cleaning up hitter will be Reed Mazzacano. He will play left field. And that's swung on and missed for strike 3. And there's one away. That'll bring up Grant McDonald. McDonald was originally at Truett McConnell, but he told me earlier this week, as that pitch is a ball just off the plate outside, it's a 1-0 count. Told me earlier this week that he is uncommitted now. That pitch misses up and in, 2-0 count now. So he is now uncommitted and trying to find a new school. In his junior year at Truett McConnell, batted .348 with 12 runs and 7 RBI. That pitch misses low. 3-0 count now. The 3-0 pitch. Rounding off the lineup, it will be Brant Sundin batting fifth and playing first base, so that's a strike on the low outside corner. It's now a 3-1 count. Batting sixth and the extra hitter is Alex Giulisano. Matthew Silvestri will be the designated hitter and bat seventh. Batting eighth and the center fielder, as that pitch is a ball low and away. And a walk for McDonald. So runner on first base now with one away. That'll bring up Ian Coleman. Batting eighth is Adam Williamson, and he will be the center fielder. Hayden Ikaluki will be the shortstop, and he'll bat ninth. And rounding things off in the 10th spot is the catcher, Lane Gay. Ian Coleman steps into the box. The first pitch to Coleman is swung on and missed for strike 1, and it's 0-1. Coleman from Weber International College batted .176 this season with 6 runs and 4 RBI. The pitch misses low and away, gets away from the catcher, and that will allow McDonald to advance to second on the wild pitch. So now there's a runner in scoring position with one away for the Longboards, trying to cut the deficit down by 3 currently. The 1-0, or 1-1, excuse me, fouled off. And it's a 1-2 count now. The 1-2 count. The 1-2 pitch. Misses low and away. 2-2 count. Good job by Coleman holding up. Thought about swinging and checked his swing, but did not go around. The 2-2. Misses well inside, and now it's a full count. The payoff pitch. Swung on in line down the left field line. That could go. And it will be just foul. And that'll just be an loud strike. And it will remain a full count. Coleman got some good wood on that ball, but just got a little bit out in front of it. And pulled it foul down the left field line. The payoff pitch. Curveball misses low. And Coleman works a walk. So runners on first and second now with one away. That'll bring up Reed Mazzacano. And both of these pitchers have been a little wild to start off the game. Both of these teams kind of starting to get fatigued. And like I mentioned, with having to use so much pitching in the playoffs already, they're kind of towards the lower part of the order. I believe that was a called strike on the inside part of the plate, and it's a 0-1 count now. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2, and it's 0-2. Runners on first and second base. Reed Mazzacano up to the plate now. The 0-2. Curveball misses low and away. 1-2 count now. The 1-2. Swung on and grounded over to the second baseman. On to second for one. On to first. In time for the double play. 4-6-3 double play. Gets the Rays out of the jam. And we now head to the bottom of the top of the second inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. After one full, still 3-0 Rays here on the beach. Or excuse me. Still 1-0, yes, still 1-0 Rays here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. 3-0 Rays. Excuse me. Eight 9-1 due up for the Rays as we head to the top of the second inning. It will be the top of the order, or excuse me, it'll be the 8-9-1 hitter to due up. It will be Cam Abel leading it off as the Rays try to extend their lead up by 3 right now. That pitch is swung on and lofted down the right field line, but foul. And it's an 0-1 count. A new pitcher on the mound, or excuse me, take that back. Thought it was a new pitcher at first, but it is still Payne out there. The 1-0, or the 0-1, excuse me. Ball low and away, 1-1 count now. Abel led off the first game, was the leadoff hitter in the first game. That pitch misses low, 2-1 count now. And Abel went 0 for 4 today in the first game. Technically, primarily yesterday, but had one at-bat today and struck out. That ball's fouled off. It's a 1-2 count, or excuse me, 2-1 count. So Abel has one strikeout already today, thus far from the first game, as Payne steps off the rubber. Now we'll reset. And throughout the 2 days, he had a hat trick in the first game. Would like to avoid another strikeout here. That pitch misses inside, and they will actually say it plunked him. So Abel will take first on the hit by a pitch. And now there is a runner on first base with nobody out. That'll bring up Nick Classy. Classy went 1 for 4 in the first game today. Well, primarily yesterday. He also had a hat trick in that game. That misses outside. It's a 1-0 count. The 1-0. Pickoff throw over to first base. Abel's able to get back safe. The 1-0. Swung on and missed for strike one on a good curveball. And it's a 1-1 count. The 1-1. Swung on and popped foul down the right field line. 1-2 count now. We are here at Myrtle Beach High School, which was renovated back in 2009. 330 down the left field line, 315 down the right field line, and 370 to straightaway center field. That ball is lined foul down the left field line. And we'll do it all over again at 1-2. A beautiful field, and they've done a great job getting it ready. Granted, after the rain that knocked us out yesterday, it didn't rain at all anymore for the rest of the day, and the sun actually came out as that pitch is swung on and missed for a strike 3, and there's one away. Or, excuse me, two. Yeah, one away. So that'll bring up Colton Doyle. He does not have an official at-bat yet today. Worked a walk and then eventually came around to score. That ball is lined back up the middle in there for a base hit. And Doyle will get on base with the single. And now there are runners on first and second with one away. That'll bring up Ethan Underwood. He does not have an official at-bat yet today. He also worked a walk and then came around to score. The first pitch to Underwood. Curveball drops in on the inside black, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Ball inside, 1-1 count. The 1-1. Swung on and foul tipped at the plate. It's a 1-2 count now. Runners on first and second base, 1 away. The Longboards, in spite of being the home team, wearing their gold jerseys with the Longboard logo on the front, with white numbering on the back and the gray pants, as that pitch misses inside. And it's now a 2-2 count. And the gold caps with the Longboard logo on the front. The Rays wearing their white jerseys with the Rays logo on the front, black numbering on the back, white pants, as that pitch is grounded over to the first baseman. Taking it himself is Sundin. He'll step on the bag for the second out of the inning. But that will advance both runners. So now runners at second and third with 2 away. That'll bring up Steven Spell. That'll give me the opportunity to give you the defensive alignment for the Longboards. It will be Mazzucano, Williamson, and Coleman in the outfield left to right. McDonald, Ikaluki, Larson, and Sundin as that ball is grounded over to third base. McDonald fields, throws on the first base in time for the final out of the inning. So no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base after 1.5. As I'll finish off the defensive alignment for the Longboards real quick. It will be McDonald, Ikaluchi, Larson, and Sundin third to first in the infield, and Gay is doing the catching for Payne. We head to the bottom of the bottom of the second inning. Still 3-0 Rays here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Five, 6, 7 due up for the Longboards as we head to the bottom of the second inning. Brant Sundin step into the box. The first pitch of the ball low and away. It's a 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch is a ball low and away. 2-0 count now. The 2-0. Swung on and popped high, but out will get out of play. And now it's a 2-1 count. The 2-1 pitch. Curveball misses low. 3-1 count now. Brant Sundin from Georgia Southwestern College. The 3-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2, and now it's a full count. Oh, no, actually that was strike 3. And there's one away. So one away now, and that'll bring up Alex Giulisano, the extra hitter. Giulisano from Eastern Mennonite University. The first pitch. Curveball just misses. Oh, no, called strike at the knees. And it's a 0-1 count. The 0-1 misses low and away. 1-1 count now. Giulisano from Eastern Mennonite University this season batted .125 with 2 runs and 1 RBI. The 2-1, or the 1-1 misses well inside. 2-1 count now. The 2-1. Swung on and lined down the left field line, but foul. And it's now a 2-2 count. The 2-2 pitch. Curveball fouled off. And we'll do it all over again at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And there are 2 away. 2 up, 2 down, 2 strikeouts. Burgess working very well thus far in this game. That's already his 3rd strikeout of the day. That'll bring up Matthew Silvestri. Silvestri from Swarthmore College. The first pitch to Silvestri is a strike on a low outside corner, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and lofted out into right center field, dropping in front of the center fielder Doyle in there for a single. That's the first hit of the game for the Longboards, and now they're the runner on first base with 2 away. That'll bring up Adam Williamson, the center fielder. The first pitch to Williamson is a ball low. It's a 1-0 count now. The 1-0. Curveball fouled back to the screen. 1-1 count. The 1-1 pitch is a strike on a low outside corner. Snap throw down to first base, but Silvestri gets in safely. It's now a 1-2 count. The 1-2 pitch. Ball low in the dirt. They will check to see if he swung. As he checked his swing, he did not. So now it's a 2-2 count. The 2-2. Ball low and away, and the count's run full. Runner on first base. 2 away. The payoff pitch to Williamson. Changeup that's fouled back. And we'll do it all over again at 3-2. Getting some new balls is the umpire, the home plate umpire. And now we are set for the payoff pitch once again. The payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Or no, actually swung on and missed for strike 3. And that'll end the inning. So no runs on 1 hit, no errors, 3 strikeouts for Burgess. We head to the top of the 3rd inning. Still 3-0 Rays here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network.
So what happens to the team that wins this game?
Middle of the order, 4, 5, 6 due up for the Rays in the top half of the 3rd inning. It will be Jackson Kemp leading it off. He does not have an official at-bat yet today. Worked a walk in the 1st inning. Umpire getting a few more baseballs. And we are set to get started once again. The first pitch to Kemp. Swung on and lined out into straightaway left field. That could go. It will get off the base of the wall. Deciding to hold up at first base. That will just be a very loud single for Kemp. But there's a runner on first base now with nobody out. And that'll now bring up Nolan Edwards. Edwards does not have, Nate Darwin. Nate Darwin does not have an official at-bat yet today. Worked a walk in the 1st inning. Runner on first base, nobody out. The first pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 1. And it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and popped high into shallow right field. That will drop in there for a base hit. Rounding second and hang for third and getting in there standing is Kemp. So a single for Darwin puts runners at the corners with nobody out, and the Rays are threatening once more. That'll now bring up Nolan Edwards. He popped out to the first baseman in the first inning. The first pitch misses well low and inside. Good job by Gay getting out in front of that one, keeping it in front. And now the Longboards manager goes out to talk with the umpire about something, giving him a couple more baseballs. Runners at the corner, nobody out. Already 3-0 Rays in the lead. Trying to put up more. The pitch. Curveball that swung on and grounded over to the shortstop. On the second for one. On the first. 6-4-3 double play. But meanwhile, Kemp will score on the double play. So now there are 2 away. But 1 run does come in to score, and it is now a 4-0 ball game. Rays in the lead. That'll bring up Andrew Miranda. He's 0 for 1 today with a double play of his own. That misses low. It's a 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch to Miranda. Swung on and missed for strike 1. And it's a 1-1 count. The 1-1. Curveball misses low. 2-1 count. The 2-1 pitch. Strike on the low outside corner, and it's a 2-2 count now. The 2-2. Ball high. And Miranda works the count full. 3-2, 2 away. Already a 4-0 ball game, Rays in the lead. The payoff pitch. That ball's fouled off, and we'll do it all over again at 3-2. The payoff pitch once again. Curveball drops low and away, and Miranda works a walk. So runner on first base now with 2 away. They'll bring up Cam Abel. Bryson Payne on the mound in his 3rd inning of work from Georgia Southwestern College. Had a 40.5 ERA, 6 whip, 2 walks, and 1 strikeout his freshman year. That pitch is swung on and hit out into right center field. That'll drop in there for a base hit. Rounding second and heading for third and sliding in there safely is Miranda from first base. And that'll be a 2-out single. 2-out single for Abel. Now runners on first, runners at the corner with still 2 away. That'll bring up Nick Classy. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout swing. The pitch is a ball low. It's a 1-0 count to Classy. Payne throws an 80 to 83 mile an hour fastball, 73 mile an hour curveball, 71 mile an hour changeup, and a 78 mile an hour slider, as that pitch is a strike on the low outside corner, and it's a 1-1 count. The 1-1. Ball in the dirt. 2-1 count. The 2-1. Swung on and hit high down left field line, but foul. And we'll do it all over again at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Ball high, and Abel works the count full. Excuse me, Classy works the count full. The payoff pitch to Classy. Swung on and line down left field line, but that'll be foul again. And it'll remain a full count. Rays trying to blow this game wide open. Already up by 4, but a single could potentially extend the lead out to 7, depending upon the location. The pitch. That pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. So Payne is able to get out of the jam, but not before another run comes in to score for the Rays. It's now 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Nine 10-1 due up for the Longboards, already down by 4. 4-0 ball game as Hayden Ikaluchi steps into the box. The first pitch is a strike at the knees, and it's an 0-1 count to Ikaluchi. The 0-1 pitch. Misses low and away. 1-1 count now. The 1-1. Swung on and hit out into down the right field line, but foul. And we'll do it all over again at 1-2. The 1-2. Curveball misses low and away. 2-2 count now. The 2-2. That ball is grounded into the hole. The shortstop will try to make the play, but it will get past Underwood into left field for a single. I'll put a runner on first base with nobody out, and that will bring up the number 10 hitter, Lane Gay. The first pitch to Gay is a ball low and inside, 1-0 count. Gay from Frederick Community College batted .352 in his freshman year with 14 runs and 16 RBI. Pickoff throw over to first base, keeping Ikaluchi close. The 1-0. Misses outside, going for second, and getting in there safely is Ikaluchi. And now there is a runner in scoring position with nobody out for the Longboards. The 2-0. Swung on a slow chopper over to the second baseman. He'll field it, throw on to first base in time for the first out of the inning. But meanwhile, Ikaluchi will advance up to third. So now the first run for the Longboards is just 90 feet away, trying to cut the deficit down by 4. That'll bring us back to the top of the order, and Brady Larson, he's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout swinging. The first pitch to Larson, well up and in, behind his back, and it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch is swung on and fouled off, and it's a 1-1 count. Aces are wild, 1 on, 1 out, and a 1-1 count in the bottom half of the third inning. The 1-1. Curveball swung on and missed for strike 2, and now it's a 1-2 count. Stepping off the rubber is Burgess, and now he gets set once again. The 1-2. Curveball swung on and missed for strike 3. And there are 2 away. That will bring up the number 2 hitter, Grant McDonald. The first pitch to McDonald is a ball low and inside, I believe, as Classy was coming up thinking about throwing, but then decided against it. Probably a smart idea, as Ikaluchi was not that far off the bag. And he could have potentially airmailed that one. That misses low and away. 2-0 count now. McDonald does not have an official at-bat yet today. Worked a walk in the first inning. That pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. And it's a 2-1 count. The 2-1. Curveball fouled off. And it's a 2-2 count. Runner on third base, 2 away. Longboards trying to put the first run on the board for them today. Currently down by 4-0. The 2-2 pitch. Curveball. Called strike 3 on the low inside corner. And that'll end the inning. So no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. After 3 full, it's still 4-0 Rays here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. New pitcher on the mound for the Longboards. We will get you his information in just a second. As the first pitch is a strike on the outside part of the plate. And it's an 0-1 count. Top of the order due up for the Rays. Alex Sutton will be the new pitcher as that pitch misses low and away. 1-1 count now. We'll get you all of his information in just a second as that misses low. 2-1 count now. The 2-1. Curveball misses inside. 3-1 count. The 3-1. Is swung on and lofted out down the right field line. That will land in fair territory. Rounding first and heading for second and getting in there standing is Doyle. And that's a leadoff double for the Rays. And the Rays are threatening yet again, already up by 4 in the top half of the 4th inning. The new pitcher for the Longboards is Alex Sutton from Georgia Southwestern College. The first pitch is a ball low. Squared around a bump, but pulled it back, did Underwood. And it's an 0-1 count, or 1-0 count, excuse me. The 1-0 pitch is swung on and fouled off. And it's a 1-1 count now. The 1-1. Curveball misses low and away, going on the pitch and getting in there safely, very easily. That ball trickled past Gay, but did not get far enough for Doyle to even have a chance to score, but he does steal third. So now another run just 90 feet away for the Rays. Already up 4-0, and something that I just found out as the pitch is fouled back. And it's a 2-2 count. Something I just found out, in the playoffs, the 10-run rule is actually cut down to an 8-run rule. So only 4 more runs for the Rays, and this game would be over. The pitch swung on and lofted weakly into right center field. That'll drop and get all the way into the gap. Rounding first and heading for second and getting in there standing is Underwood with an RBI double, and it is now 5-0. So the top of the order working very well for the Rays. And that'll bring up the number 3 hitter, Steven Spell. Sutton throws an 82 to 87 mile an hour fastball, 68 mile an hour curveball, 76 mile an hour changeup. As that pitch is a strike and it's 0-1. 74 mile an hour slider and an 85 mile an hour knuckler as that misses outside. It's a 1-1 count. The 1-1. Strike on the low outside corner. It's now a 1-2 count. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball well inside. And it's a 2-2 count now. Steven Spell from Young Harris College was a 2-sport athlete at Cass High School. Also playing basketball. That pitch is swung on and fouled back. And it'll remain a 2-2 count. Runner on second base, nobody out. Already 1 run in this inning. And the Rays lead it by 5. Stepping off the mound and resetting is Sutton. The 2-2. Ball outside. And Spell works the count full. The payoff pitch will be lined out into shallow left field. In front of the left fielder, it will not be deep enough for Underwood to score as Mazzacano gets it in quickly. And now there are runners at the corners with still nobody out. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter Jackson Kemp. He's 1 for 1 today with a single and a run scored. Now a mound visit for the Longboards. Doesn't look like they're going to make a change on the mound. But just trying to talk some strategy, get Sutton to settle down and try to avoid any more damage. Already 5-0. This is game 2 of 3 here at Myrtle Beach High School on the final day of the 2021 season. Now the umpire will go out to the mound to break up the conversation, break up the meeting. And now the manager looking towards the bullpen. There is someone warming up in the pen for the Longboards. They may be waiting to make a move. And now it looks like the manager's looking over to the bullpen to see if his man is ready. So it looks like we will have a change. Yes, we will have a new pitcher coming in. Or maybe not. For a second there, it looked like Sutton was walking towards the third base dugout. But now staying on the mound. A very long discussion, and the umpires are just gonna let them take as much time as they need to get the pitcher warmed up in the bullpen. We'll wait for the... And Commissioner Sean Lomas, who's right behind me, said maybe an injury. He may be right. So they're letting the reliever warm up for a while in the pen to get ready since he had to be called on so quickly following the injury. So we'll take a quick break and come back when we have the new pitcher coming in, and we will get things back up and running. Already 5-0 in the top half of the 4th inning here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. New pitcher in for the Longboards is Sage Holdenfield. Get you all his particulars in just a second as he will face off against Jackson Kemp. That misses well up and in, and that will get past Gay at the plate. And that will allow another run to score. A wild pitch allows Underwood to score, and it is now 6-0. That also allows Spell to move up to second base, so still runner in scoring position with nobody out. The 1-0 pitch. Called strike on the low inside corner, and it's a 1-1 count. The 1-1. Curveball that's hit out into straightaway center field will stay up long enough for allow Williamson to get underneath it for the first out of the inning. So one away now. That'll bring up Nate Darwin, who is 1 for 1 today with a single. The first pitch to Darwin. First pitch to Darwin is a strike on the low outside corner, and it's an 0-1 count. The 0-1 pitch misses outside. 1-1 count now. Nate Darwin was a two-sport athlete at Keene High School, but not one of the other sports that you're used to hearing about. That pitch misses up and away. It's a 2-1 count. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Actually, a pinch hitter in for the Rays. It will be number 19, which I don't have on the roster. Or actually, oh, excuse me, I do have it. It's Zach Snow. And that pitch is fouled off. Or swung on and missed for strike 3. And there are two away now. So Zach Snow comes in for Darwin. Now with 2 away, that'll bring up Nolan Edwards. And actually, we have another pinch hitter. It will be number 14, Ryan Snow. So the two Snows batting back-to-back. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. And Ryan will now step up into the box. The Snow brothers, Brian would like to do a little better than his brother did in his first at-bat. The first pitch to Snow, to Ryan Snow, is a ball low and away. It's a 1-0 count. The 1-0, well up and inside, 2-0 count now. The 2-0 pitch, ball low and inside, 3-0 count now. The 3-0 is ball 4. And Ryan Snow works a walk. So runners on first and second base now with 2 away. And we'll see if another pinch hitter comes in for the Rays. There will be another pinch hitter. It will be number 24, Carrico. Josh Carrico will step into the box. The first pitch to Carrico is a ball low. It's a 1-0 count now. The 1-0 pitch. Curveball drops in at the knees, and it's a 1-1 count. The 1-1 swung on and grounded back to the pitcher. He'll throw on to first base in time to end the inning, but not before two more runs come in to score for the Rays. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. And after 3.5, it is 6-0 Rays here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Heart of the order due up for the Longboards, and this may be their best chance and really only chance for the remainder of the game to get something going. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning, that pitch misses low and away. It's a 1-0 count to Ian Coleman, who does not have an official at-bat yet today. Worked a walk in the 1st inning. The 1-0 curveball drops in at the knees, and it's a 1-1 count. The 1-1. Fastball fouled off. It's a 1-2 count now. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball misses low and away. 2-2 count now. Burgess out there in his 4th inning of work. The pitch misses low and away, and that's a full count now. The payoff pitch. Well inside. And Coleman works the walk. So runner on first base with nobody out. That'll bring up Reed Mazzacano. The first pitch to Mazzacano. Burgess gets set. And now deals. That ball is swung on and lofted out down the right field line. Going to the line and making the catch right on the line is Abel in right field for the first out of the inning. So runner on first base with 1 away now. That'll bring up Brant Sundin. He led off the 2nd inning with a strikeout swinging. The first pitch to Abel. Swung on and grounded into the hole into right field for a single. So now runners on first and second base with one away. That'll bring up Alex Giulisano. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout swing. The first pitch to Giulisano. Curveball swung on and missed. A well-placed curveball on the low outside corner. And it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Ball low and away. 1-1 count. The 1-1. Throw down to second base, well high. Underwood had to go up to keep that one from sailing out into center field. The runner was not going. Neither runner was going, but Classy just decided to snap the throw down. I believe that was a ball low. It's a 2-1 count now. The 2-1 swung on and missed for strike 2 as that ball doesn't get away from Classy much, but it gets far enough that Coleman is able to advance to second base on the to third base on the pass ball. So runners at the corners now with one away, and that ball was swung on and missed. So now it's a 2-2 count. The 2-2 pitch. Misses inside. 3-2 count. The payoff pitch. Curveball. Check swing. And I thought that was a 3-2 count, but apparently not. Now it's a full count. That pitch, ball low. And it's now a full count. The payoff pitch. Swung on and lofted down the right field line. That could be tricky. It will land, but it will land foul, just foul down the right field line. And it will remain a full count. The payoff pitch once again to Giulisano. Misses low and away. And now it's a full count. We're confused just as much as you guys are out there up here in the booth. The payoff pitch again. That ball is swung on and grounded down the left field line and foul. And we'll do it all over again at 3-2. The payoff pitch once again. Curveball. Fouled off again. And if nothing else, Giulisano is making Burgess use a lot of pitches in this plate appearance. We'll see if he can capitalize on it. The payoff pitch once again. That ball is lofted into straightaway center field, making the cat... Oh, no, actually, it will drop in front of Doyle out there in center field. That's an RBI single for Giulisano, and that's the first run on the board for the Longboards. It is now a 6-1 ball game. So now runners on first and second base with one away. That'll bring on Matthew Silvestri. He's 1 for 1 today with a single. Quick mound visit by the catcher and the third baseman. Silvestri from Swarthmore. And someone I used to work with on the Cape League at Yarmouth Dennis, Josh Throckmorton, is one of his coaches now. He's an assistant over at Swarthmore. That pitch is swung on and grounded over to the shortstop. Thrown on the first base. Low throw, but a nice dig by the first baseman, Darwin. And that'll... Actually, they'll say it was caught in the air and thrown on the first base in time for the final out of the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. After 4 full, it is 6-1 Rays here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Eight, 9-1 due up for the Rays in the top half of the 5th inning. The first pitch is swung on and fouled back, and it's an 0-1 count. To Cam Abel. He is 1 for 1 today with a single. Was also hit by a pitch and got all the way to third. That misses well outside. And it's a 1-1 count. The 1-1 pitch misses low and away. 2-1 count now. The 2-1. Misses outside. 3-1 count now. The 3-1. Misses high and Abel works a walk. That'll bring up Nick Classy. He's 0 for 2 today, trying to avoid the hat trick. All Rays struck out twice in the second and third. The first pitch to Classy. Ball high, and it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0. Swung on and missed for strike one. It's a 1-1 count. The 1-1. Ball low and away. Going down to second base and sliding in safely is Abel. And now there's a runner in scoring position with nobody out. 2-1 count. The 2-1. Misses outside. 3-1 count now. The 3-1. Swung on and fouled off down the left field line. Now it's a 3-2 count. The payoff pitch. Curveball misses outside. And Classy works a walk. So 2 straight walks to start off the inning. That'll bring us back to the top of the order with runners on first and second base and nobody out. Colton Doyle steps into the box. He's 2 for 2 today with a single and a double, a walk, and 2 runs scored. The pitch is fouled back to the screen, and it's an 0-1 count. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball drops in on the low inside corner, and it's 0-2. Runners on first and second base, nobody out. The pitch. Ball low and inside, going for third and getting in there safely. A nice job by McDonald, even without being able to have any play on Abel, being able to keep that one in front of him and backhanding it successfully, avoiding that ball from going out into left field and allowing Abel to score. The pitch is swung on and fouled back. And now it's a 2-2 count. Or excuse me, 1-2 count. The 1-2 pitch. Ball low and away. 2-2 count now. The 2-2. That ball is grounded into the hole, ranging to his right and not able to grab it is the second baseman Larson. That will drive in a run. That's an RBI single. I don't think, even if Larson was able to field that one cleanly, I don't think he would have been able to get Doyle out. So now runners on the corners with nobody out. Still, that'll bring up Ethan Underwood. That pitch misses high. And a snap throw over to third base gets over the head of McDonald into left field. And that will allow another run to score. It is now 8-0. That pitch misses Outside. 2-0 count now. That pitch is swung on and hit over to the pitcher. That will not be hit strongly enough for Doyle to advance. So that's a 1-3, and there's now one away. That'll bring up the number 3 hitter, Steven Spell. Spell is 2 for 3 today with a single, a double, and a run scored. The first pitch is a curveball that misses low. It's a 1-0 count. The 1-0. That ball is swung on and missed for strike one. It's a 1-1 count. Aces are wild. 1 on, 1 out, and a 1-1 count. Kind of an interesting defensive alignment in the infield. The middle infielders are playing in, while the corner infielders are playing in their normal position. That pitch is swung on and missed. That was actually strike 3. And there are now 2 away. After giving up 2 runs in this inning, a good job by Holdenfield bouncing back as that pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1, and it's an 0-1 count. To the cleanup hitter, Jackson Kemp, who is 1 for 2 today with a single and a run scored. That pitch is a strike at the knees. It's an 0-2 count now. The pitch misses high. It's now a 1-2 count. And actually, after the run scored in the bottom half of the 4th inning, unless they're able to score that runner from third, the 8-run rule not quite in effect yet as that ball is fouled off. And it'll remain a 1-2 count. Runner on third base, 2 away. Rays would love to get that last run in to potentially trigger the 8-run rule. The pitch, swung on and missed. Oh no, they'll say he got a piece of it and fouled it off. And we'll do it all over again at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch to Kemp. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And that'll end the inning. But not before the Rays put 2 more on the board. And extend their lead out to 7 now. It's 8-1. Not quite the 8-run rule quite yet. But they are getting closer to it. As we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Bottom of the order, 8, 9, 10 due up for the Longboards as they look to try to stay in this one. Currently down by 7, 8-1. The first pitch is a check swing ball outside. It's a 1-0 count to Adam Williamson, who is 0 for 1 today. The 1-0 is a ball high and away. It's a 2-0 count now to Williamson. The 2-0 strike at the knees. 2-1 count now. The 2-1 is swung on and fouled off. And we'll do it all over again at 2-2. That pitch is a ball low and away, and the count is worked full. The payoff pitch misses low and inside. Oh, no, actually, it's a called third strike on the low inside corner, and there is one away. That'll bring up Hayden Ikaluchi. The first pitch to Ikaluchi is a ball low and away. It's a 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch swung on and fouled off. It's a 1-1 count now. The 1-1 pitch. Ball low and away. 2-1 count now. The 2-1. Curveball fouled back. 2-2 count now. Two and two, one away. It is an 8-1 ball game. Rays in a commanding lead. The pitch. That ball fouled back again. And it'll remain a 2-2 count. The 2-2. Ball outside, and the count is worked full. The payoff pitch. Swung on and grounded into the hole. A high chopper. Second baseman fields it. Throws onto the pitcher covering. Darwin went out to try to make the play himself, the first baseman. It bounced over his head, but Edwards was right behind backing him up. And they get the out at first base, and there are two away. That'll bring up Lane Gay. He's 0 for 1 today with a grounder to the second baseman. The first pitch to Gay. Strike at the knees, and it's an 0-1 count. Gay was a two-sport athlete in high school at St. James High School in Maryland. That pitch, check swing, they called strike 2, and it's quickly 0-2. Also played outside linebacker and running back on the football team. The 0-2. Fastball misses up and away. A purpose pitch trying to get Gay to chase. And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses outside. 2-2 count. Two straight purpose pitches trying to get Gay to chase. But that last pitch was a curveball that missed well outside. No chance for Gay to chase that one. That pitch misses up and away. And from 0-2, Gay works the count full. The payoff pitch. Ball low and inside. And nice job by Gay after falling down 0-2. Being able to work the walk. So runner on first base now with 2 away. That'll bring us back to the top of the order and Brody Larson. The first pitch to Larson. Curveball just hits the outside black. And it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball that didn't quite break enough. And it's a 1-1 count now. The 1-1. Curveball that is lofted out into shallow right field that will drop in front of the right fielder and will trickle away from the right fielder Abel, but he'll be able to recover before any damage is done. But that single will advance Gay up to third. And now there are runners at the corner with 2 away. That'll bring up Grant McDonald. He's 0 for 1 today. Struck out looking at his last at-bat to end the the third inning. That pitch is swung on and fouled off. It's an 0-1 count. The 0-1 pitch. Ball just a little bit low, and it's a 1-1 count now. Longboards in the last couple of innings have had a few more opportunities. They'll try to score their second run of the game. That ball is lined over to the shortstop right at Underwood, and that will end the inning. So no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base. After 5 full, it is still 8-1 Rays here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Five, 6, 7 due up for the Rays. As it will be, the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike, is fouled off actually for strike 1, and it's 0-1 to Zach Snow in his second at bat. The 0-1 pitch is a ball low. And it's a 1-1 count now. Snow pinched hit in the fourth inning and struck out swinging. The 1-1 misses outside, 2-1 count. The 2-1 misses well outside, and that was actually 3-1 count. And Snow works a walk. So runner on first base with nobody out. That'll bring up his brother, Ryan Snow. Actually, I take that back. That'll bring up Nolan Edwards. He comes back into the game. Not sure how exactly that works. But that is a ball low and away. It's a 1-0 count to Edwards. The 1-0 is a ball low. Gets away from Gay at the plate. And that wild pitch will allow Snow to advance to second base. So now it's a 2-0 count, and the potential game-ending run is 180 feet away. The 2-0 pitch. Fouled back, and it's a 2-1 count. The 2-1. Misses low and inside. 3-1 count now. The 3-1. Called strike just right down the heart of the plate. And now it's a full count. That was just a get-me-over fastball by Holdenfield. The payoff pitch. Well low and inside. And Edwards works a walk. So 2 straight walks to start off the inning. So that'll bring up runners on first and second base with nobody out. And it will be Miranda who steps into the box. That pitch is fouled off. It's an 0-1 count. Miranda 0 for 2 today. Worked a walk and was left stranded at third. That pitch misses low and inside. 1-1 count now. This is the second of 3 games here at Myrtle Beach High School today. Not sure that pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2, and it's a 1-2 count now. Some high heat by Holdenfield. Commissioner Sean Lomas is attempting to get the championship game moved to Conway High School. And we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Time is called as the pitch is thrown. And that pitch will not count. It's a 1-2 count. But we'll have to wait and see if that does happen, or if the rest of the games are at Waccamaw, in which case there will be no more broadcast today. As that pitch gets away from Gay, that will allow both runners to advance on the pass ball. And now the potential game-ending run is just 90 feet away with still nobody out. The 2-2. Swung on and popped high down the left field line just beyond the first base bag. Going into foul territory and making the catch is McDonald. And there's one away. That'll bring up Cam Abel. The first pitch to Abel is swung on and fouled off, and it's an 0-1 count. Abel is 1 for 1 today with a single and a run scored. Was hit by a pitch and walked as well. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. And it's quickly 0-2 to Abel. The 0-2. Misses well outside. 2-2 count. Excuse me, 1-2 count now. The 1-2. Swung on and grounded over in the infield. That was very slowly hit, weakly hit to Larson. He'll come in onto the grass and flip it over to first base. And it was too weakly hit for either runner to advance. So now there are 2 away. And that will bring up Nick Classy with runners on second and third and 2 away. Classy 0 for 2 today, worked a walk in the last inning and then came around to score. That pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1, and it's 0-1. This would be a big missed opportunity for the Rays. They were not able to score the run. Curveball, strike called on the outside black, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2. Curveball just off the plate outside. Looked like that was even more into the plate than the last pitch, but this one is called a ball. The 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed. And after getting 2 runners on base, both of those runners are left stranded in scoring position. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Still 8-1 Rays here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Heart of the order due up for the Longboards in their best chance as that pitch is the ball low. It's a 1-0 count. In their best chance to try to get back into this one in the bottom of the 6th inning, down by 7. Ian Coleman steps into the box. He does not have an official at-bat yet today. He's worked 2 walks. That pitch is the ball outside. 2-0 count now. The 2-0. Ball outside. 3-0 count now. Burgess still out there for the Rays. You'd have to wonder how much longer he'll be going for. The pitch misses high. And that's a 4-pitch walk for Coleman. Runner on first base with nobody out. That'll bring up Reed Mazzacano. He's 0 for 2 today. Hit into a double play. And also flew out to right. The first pitch to Mazzacano is a strike on the outside black. And it's 0-1. The 1-0 pitch is swung on and lined down the right field line, but foul. And actually, we do have a new pitcher. It's Cam Abel out there now. He'll move from right field. The 0-2. Ball low in the dirt. Going to second base. An airmail by the catcher Classy into center field. But with the slide by Coleman, he will not advance any further. But he will get into second base safely with the stolen base. 1-2 count now. Will not come yet. Mazzacano steps out of the box. The 1-2. Swung on and lined over to the second baseman. He will not have a play as they were playing in a shift, at least a little bit of a shift. Edwards was playing well right in the middle of the diamond, or in the middle of the right side of the infield. And that will get in for a single. So runners on the corners now with nobody out. That'll bring up Brant Sundin. As now the catcher will go out to talk with Abel. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. And you have to wonder if maybe bringing in the reliever may hurt the Rays. Up by 7, the pitch. That ball is lofted foul. It's a 0-1 count. The 0-1 pitch. Ball low in the dirt. 1-1 count now. The 1-1. Swung on and popped high right to the right side of the first base bag in foul territory. Darwin will take it himself for the first out of the inning. And that will be an unproductive first out, as neither runner will be able to advance. That'll bring up Alex Giulisano. He's 1 for 2 today. The first pitch to Giulisano is a ball low and away. 1-0 count now. The pitch is a ball low and away. 2-0 count. The 2-0. Curveball misses up and in. 3-0 count now. The 3-0. Ball low and away, and Giulisano works a 4-pitch walk to load the bases. So bases are loaded with 1 away. That'll bring up Matthew Silvestri. He's 1 for 2 today. And now the manager will go out to talk with Abel. We'll see if, and looking at his hand, there may be an injury here, but may also just be a mound visit. (8-1), and it will just be a mound visit. 8-1, Rays lead it. But the Longboards are threatening right here. Bases are loaded with 1 away. The first pitch to Silvestri is a ball low and inside. It's a 1-0 count. The 1-0 misses high, 2-0 count. The 2-0 pitch swung on and fouled back, 2-1 now. The 2-1 misses high, 3-1. Following this game, there will be one more game here at Myrtle Beach High School. It will be the Stars against the Mallards in a winner's bracket game. The pitch swung on and missed for strike 2. And now it's a full count. The payoff pitch. Ball low and inside. And Silvestri walks a run home. And now another mound visit, and that will be it for Abel on the mound. So we'll get a new pitcher coming in for the Rays. Still up 8-2 here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. We'll be right back with more Beach Collegiate Baseball League action right here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Nolan Edwards will come in to pitch for the Rays. The first pitch. Curveball drops in on the outside part of the plate, and it's an 0-1 count to Adam Williamson. The 0-1 pitch is a ball low and away, 1-1 count. And Burgess, that pitch, curveball popped high into right center field, coming on and making a diving catch. No, not able to make the catch is the right fielder. Or excuse me, is the center fielder Doyle. And that will land in for a single. That will drive one run home. But with the runners having to hold up to make sure that was not caught, it will only drive one home. And now bases are still loaded with one away. That'll be an RBI single for Williamson. That'll bring up Hayden Ikaluchi, who is 1 for 2 today. The first pitch to Ikaluchi is a ball outside. It's a 1-0 count. The 1-0. Swung on and missed for strike one. It's a 1-1 count now. The 1-1. Misses low and inside. Gets away from Classy at the plate, but he's able to recover and avoid any runners from advancing. The 2-1 misses high. It's a 3-1 count now. And actually that was ball 4. And another run comes in to score for the Longboards. It is now 8-4. That'll bring up the number 10 hitter, Lane Gay. The first pitch to Gay is a strike at the knees, and it's a 0-1 count. The 0-1. Curveball swung on and missed for strike 2, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. That ball is swung on and popped high. Actually, will drop in front of the left fielder, and that will allow another run to score. It's an RBI single for Gay, and now it is 8-5. And look at this, the Longboards are roaring right back. So now a mound visit by Classy at the plate. And now the manager for the Rays will go out to see what's going on. And we'll see no pitching change. Like I mentioned before, this is the second of 3 games here at Murrells Beach High School today. The final game will be the Stars and the Mallards. may potentially have the championship game over at Conway High School this evening. Not sure what's going on with that yet. We will try to get an update for you guys on that during the next game, as that's a curveball that drops in on the inside black, and it's an 0-1 count to Larson. The 0-1 is a ball low, 1-1 count. Larson 1 for 3 today. Bases are loaded, 1 away. The pitch. Swung on and grounded over to the third baseman. Thrown on to home for 1. Onto first base, and they will say he was pulled off the bag. So that will be a 3-2 fielder's choice, stopping the run from scoring. But now the bases are still loaded, but now there are 2 away. And now they will say that he was on the bag. So that ends the inning, but not before 4 runs come in to score. And it is now an 8-5 ball game as we head to the top of the 7th inning here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Top of the order due up for the Rays as we head to the top of the 7th inning. Rays trying to re-expand their lead. Currently only up by 4 now. That pitch, curveball, strike on the low inside corner, and it's an 0-1 count to Colton Doyle. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball misses low and away. It's a 1-1 count. Doyle, 3 for 3 today with 2 singles, a double, a walk, and 2 runs scored. That pitch is swung on and grounded over to the shortstop. Fielded by Icalucci. Thrown on to first base in time for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Ethan Underwood. He is 1 for 3 today with an RBI double and 2 runs scored. The pitch is a ball low and away. 1-0 count to Underwood. The 1-0 misses up and away. 2-0 count now. That pitch is popped high, or grounded over to the shortstop, excuse me. Ikelucci makes another great play, and there are two away. That'll bring up Steven Spell. He's 2 for 4 today. Two up, two down. The first pitch is a strike on the low outside corner, and it's an 0-1 count to Spell. The 0-1 fouled off of Spell's foot, and it's 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. Spell swings at it and fouls it off down the first base line, and it'll remain an 0-2 count. The 0-2 pitch, once again. That ball is lofted out into right center field. Going and making the catch is the right fielder Williamson. And that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors. No one left on base as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Last chance for the Longboards to try to win this game, or at least tie it up and send it to extras. Down by 3, 8-5 here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Last chance for the Longboards to win at least tie this game up. Down by 3. 8-5 in the bottom half of the 7th inning, but it will be the 2, 3, 4 hitters due up for Murrells Inlet. And now, just waiting on the the Raids head coach to get back, as that pitch is thrown well away and all the way back to the backstop, but with no one on base, no harm, no foul. And it's a 1-0 count. Nolan Edwards back on the bump for his second inning of work. The 1-0 pitch. Curveball just misses up and in. And it's a 2-0 count. The 2-0. Ball low, 3-0 count now. The 3-0 pitch. Misses well outside, and a 4-pitch walk for Grant McDonald puts a runner on first base with nobody out to start off this bottom half of the 7th inning. That'll bring up Ian Coleman. He does not have an official at-bat yet today. Worked 3 walks today and scored twice, as they will make another pitching substitution will the Rays? So we'll take a quick break and come right back with the new pitcher information. Runner on first base, nobody out, here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. It will be Jackson Kemp, who was the designated hitter, coming in to pitch for the Rays. The first pitch is a strike on the low inside corner, and it's an 0-1 count to Ian Coleman. Runner on first base, nobody out. Longboards down by 3, trying to at least tie the game up, and send this one into extra. The 0-1 pitch is fouled back, and it's an 0-2 count now. Jackson Kemp doing a good job coming in out of the bullpen. Throwing strikes. Sometimes that's all you really need to do. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit high into right center field. Coming in and making the catch is the center fielder Doyle. And there's one away. That's something, that's been the difference, it seems, we've seen throughout the season here in the Beach Collegiate Baseball League, especially when it comes to the guys that aren't usually pitchers. The guys who, as Reed Mazzucano steps into the box, he's 1 for 3 today with a single and a run scored. The first pitch to Mazzucano is a strike on the low outside corner, and it's an 0-1 count. The guys, especially the position players who have to come in to pitch at times, especially late in games. The 0-1 pitch misses low and away, 1-1 count. Those guys, if they're trying to be too fine, if they're trying to work the black and locate their pitches and trying to get strikeouts, that's when they struggle. They walk a lot of batters, etc., etc. But the guys, as that pitch misses up and away, 2-1 count now. The guys that just throw it and try to pitch to contact, they're the ones that are a little more successful at it, as we've seen. The infield playing in the shift. I think this is only the second time that I've seen the shift this season, as that pitch is a strike on the outside black, and it's a 2-2 count. They were in the shift in the last inning against Mazzucano as well, but he was able to beat it with that single, that infield single that was just hit past Edwards at first base, or at second base. The pitch swung on and lofted into left center field. Heading over and making the catch is Miranda for the second out of the inning. And now the Longboards are down to their final out. Final out of the season for the Longboards. It'll bring up Brant Sundin, who's 1 for 3 today. The first pitch to Sundin is a ball up and in. It's a 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and lofted deep out into left field. Going back and making the catch on the run. What a great play by Miranda to end the game. And that will end it. Final score 8-5. 8-4. The Rays win it and they advance to the next round in the losers bracket of the Beach Collegiate Baseball League playoffs. Once again, final score 8-5. The Rays win this one. The winning pitcher will go to Burgess. The loss will go to Bryston Payne. That'll just about do it. Once again, final score 8-5. The Rays win this one and advance. We'll be back in just a little bit with the potentially final game broadcasted this season. It will be the Stars against the Mallards here at Murrell Beach High School, here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Once again, final score 8-5. The Rays win twice today thus far and keep their hopes alive. I'm Brandon Biscobing saying so long, and we'll talk to you guys